Good morning again. This is video 2 of Monday, April 20th. We are going to be on page 392 in your reading book. 392 in your reading book. It looks like this. You can see it. 392. Page 392. Oh, if I could get there, I'll figure it out. There we go, 392. There's a big flag there. 392. So grab your reading books and let's follow along with our introductory to Red, White, and Blue, the story of our American flag. Page 392. And we will start our story introductory now.
Oral vocabulary. Let's talk about the American flag. Share information about the 4th of July and the Pledge of Allegiance. Share ideas about the national anthem.
So if you look at the picture, people are standing watching fireworks. They are watching fireworks. I can visualize a 4th of July every summer. It's one of my favorite holidays. And at night, after you've celebrated, ate lots of goodies at the lake, most likely people go to the lake on the 4th of July because it's in the middle of the summer, and they have a big picnic. Then at night, they go watch fireworks with vibrant colors shooting in the air. Okay? And Pledge of Allegiance. It's something that we do almost every morning that we are in school. We start our day off with the Pledge of Allegiance. And then the Star Spangled Banner. Sporting events. Whenever there's a sporting event before the start of a game, we rise to our feet and we sing the national anthem with our hand on our heart, standing proud for our country. All right, look at the next page. You can see the big flag, and this is where the baseball team here is hats off, hand on their chest, and they are honoring our country by singing the national anthem. This girl looks like maybe she might be at a parade. They have flags. They're dressed in stars and stripes. They look like they're having a great time. All right, let's turn our page. Our next page has to do with abbreviations. Remember what I told you about abbreviations? Abbreviations must be capitalized and they must have a period at the end of them. Capitalized, period. Capitalization, period. So let's look at what this has to say for us.
Envision it. Sounds to know. Avenue. Abbreviations. Phonics. Abbreviations. Words I can blend. Mr. Avenue. Doctor. February. Monday. Sentences I can read. 1. Mr. Jones lives at 235 Elm Avenue. 2. I will see Dr. Lopez on February 21st. 3. Our last day of school is Monday, June 8th.
All right, now let's read the sentences again. Sentence 1. Mr. Jones lives at 235 Elm Avenue. And you do not need to put another period behind here. If the abbreviation comes at the end of the sentence, you just put the period. One period needed. But if you notice, Mr. needs a period because it's an abbreviation. And then doctor needs a period. And then Monday needs a period, and then a comma comes. So let's read sentence 2. I will see Dr. Lopez on February 21st, period. Our last day of school is Monday, June 8th. Those are our sentences. If you want, you could read them one more time. Otherwise, let's turn to our next page. I can read. This is a short letter. And there is going to be abbreviations. Let's look for the abbreviations as we read along. I can read.
I can read. From Ms. Sophie Martin. Subject: October 14th party at 320 South Main Avenue. Date: Thursday, September 29th. To Mrs. Grace Timmons, Dr. Abby Gomez, Mr. Albert Soto, Jr., Ms. Susan Nelson. Dear friends, Mrs. Wilson and her class at Big Hollow School are grateful to you. Without your help, our new playground would not have been built. Please come to a party to celebrate its grand opening. The party will be held at 320 South Main Avenue on Friday, October 14th from 1 o'clock p.m. until 3 o'clock p.m. We would love to see you there. You've learned abbreviations.
Now, if you go back up into this friendly letter, you can see all the abbreviations. I see Miss, October. This is South. The abbreviation for South is just a capital S. Avenue. We have Thursday, September, Mrs., Doctor, Mr., Junior, Miss. We have Mrs. Here's South again. Avenue. Friday, October. Oh, PM. And another PM. I don't think I missed any, but you can go back up and you can look at your abbreviations. They need capitalization and a period. Let's read about author's purpose. We are on page 396. Author's purpose. Why an author writes a story. Remember, to entertain, to persuade, to inform. Let's read about
Envision it. Skill strategy. Skill. Strategy. Comprehension skill. Author's purpose. An author has a purpose or reason for writing. An author might write to entertain, to describe, or to explain. As you read flags, use a chart like this to identify the topic and explain the author's purpose. Topic: Author's purpose. Comprehension strategy. Summarize. A summary is a brief retelling of a paragraph or a story. You summarize by telling only the most important ideas in your own words. Summarizing as you read can help you remember main events. It is a strategy that good readers use to check their understanding.
And I really like this, summarizing. Once you've read something, summarize what you just read. You can verbally summarize it, or you can write it down also. We're going to read the story called Flags. It's a short little story. Let's learn about flags.
Flags. A flag is a piece of cloth, but it is much more. A flag is a symbol. It can stand for a country. A flag sends a message. Each color and picture on a flag tells something. The color red stands for courage. The color white stands for peace. The color blue stands for freedom. The flags of the United States, France, and Laos are red, white, and blue. Many flags have pictures. A picture of an eagle might stand for freedom. The flags of Egypt and Ecuador each have an eagle on them. Other flags, like the U.S. flag, have stars. The flag of China has 5 stars. The flag of Ghana has 1 big star. The Turkish flag has a star and the shape of the moon. The flags of Canada, the United States, and Mexico use different colors and symbols. Strategy. Summarize this paragraph in your own words. Skill. Explain why the author wrote this text.
Your turn. Need a review? See the Envision It Handbook for additional help with author's purpose and summarize. Ready to try it? As you read red, white, and blue, use what you learned to help you understand the text.
Okay, let's look up here. It says the flags of Canada and the United States and Mexico use different colors and symbols. You remember what the red stands for? Red stands for courage. So each of these countries have courage. White, do you remember what white stands for? White stands for peace. So each of these 3 countries have peace. The United States flag has blue. The other countries do not have blue, but the blue stands for freedom. The United States is a free country. So in that paragraph, it was telling us what each of the colors stands for. In this paragraph right here, it says right here, it says summarize this paragraph in your own words. This paragraph is describing what each color of the flag stands for. Explain why the author wrote this text. Why do you think the author wrote this story? I think he maybe wrote it to inform us, to tell us, to help us learn about flags and what the meaning of each flag is. It's an informational text, informing. All right, let's turn our page to multiple meaning words. Page 398. You can follow along with the video or use your reading book to follow along. Multiple meaning words, 398.
Envision it. Words to know. America. Birthday. Stars. Flag. Freedom. Nicknames. Stripes. Vocabulary strategy for multiple meaning words. Context clues. While reading, you may come across a word that has more than one meaning. For example, bat means a stick used to hit a ball. Bat also means a flying animal. You can use context clues to determine the relevant meaning. 1. Try the meaning you know. Does it make sense? If not, the word may have more than one meaning. 2. Read on and look at the nearby words. Can you figure out the meaning from the context? 3. Try the new meaning in a sentence. Does it make sense? Read America's flag. Use context clues to find the relevant meaning of the multiple meaning words. Words to write. Reread America's flag. Write about what the flag means to you. Use words from the Words to Know list.
Yes, and after this is done, after we're done reading the story American Flag, write down, what does the flag mean to you? What does our American flag mean to you? Now, when looking at these words over here, I look at stripes, nicknames, freedom, flag. I also see America, birthday, and stars. Okay, multiple meaning words. Stars. Now these are stars. They look like stickers, or they could be a star in the sky, or the stars on the American flag. Well, I could also say this. The stars walked on stage to get their reward. Or as the stars walked through the door, the crowd gave them an applause. Now, when I think of stars in that form, I'm talking about a person, like maybe a movie star or an actress. Okay? So, stars of a play, stars of the basketball game because they won a game. The stars receive the reward. Okay? Same spelling, just a different meaning word. Because these stars can't walk up on stage. They're put on your paper, or they're on the flag, or they're in the sky. All right, let's read America's flag on page 399. America's flag. Move myself over here a little bit. America's flag.
America's flag. We call it the red, white, and blue. We call it the stars and stripes, too. These are nicknames for the American flag. You can probably guess why people call the flag by those names. Look at the picture of the flag. What colors do you see? You see red, white, and blue. What patterns do you see? You see stars and stripes. People hang the flag outside their homes on special holidays, such as the 4th of July. That is our country's birthday. On that day long ago, the American colonies declared their freedom from England. But you don't have to wait for a holiday. You can fly your flag anytime you want. When you look at it, think of what it stands for: America and freedom.
Your turn. Need a review? For more help with context clues and multiple meaning words, see words on pages W.7 and W.10. Ready to try it? Read red, white, and blue on pages 400 to 417.
Okay, and that is what we're going to do tomorrow. We're going to read red, white, and blue. And this ends today's lesson, but I want you to think about it. Tell somebody or write it down. What does the American flag mean to you? What does it mean to you? Think about that. That's a pretty in-depth question. What does it mean to you? Is it just a piece of cloth blowing in the wind? Is it a representation of our country? Does it mean loyalty, freedom, courage? What does it mean to you? Does it mean our country's brave? Why do you stand up and put your hand on your heart and say the Pledge of Allegiance? Why do you stand up and sing the Star-Spangled Banner? What is the meaning of our flag to you? All right, until tomorrow, have a great day.